Hi guys, I just wanted to show you how to do a pretty background. I'm gonna have I'm gonna use this brush. This brush is I don't know what size it is. There's so much paint on it. It's hard to tell the size, but it's a flat brush, and this is the one I always use for backgrounds and stuff. What I'm doing is I'm gonna take glue, put that on the top like that. Just go back and forth, and then we'll keep going down. Then after a while, I'm gonna pick up white without touching my brush or without rinsing it, and then it turns into a light blue when I put white on it. And now I'm gonna pick up magenta, which I like magenta much better than red, actually, because it's just a beautiful color. And I go back and forth with that. And then I'm going to pick up, uh, actually I'm going to keep picking up the magenta. Now I'm going to pick up yellow. See how I do that? I go back and forth. And if it gets into the other color, that's fine. And it makes it real pretty. And then I'm going to pick up white again. And just make it lighter. See how light it goes when you add white? You add white to any color and it turns lighter. Color turns really light. And pick up yellow again. Make it look a little darker on the bottom. And then I'm going to pick up white. Yeah, I know it's my brush is kind of getting all the blue on there. But that's okay. You can be like that. That's what I call kind of a sunset. So it's a real pretty color, yellow, red, and blue, and white. I'm gonna do up here, I'm gonna do a little bit more magenta, make it a little darker, brighter. You could always go over your paintings. If you don't like it, go over it. And then I'm gonna add more, well, that looks like. What I'm gonna do is rinse my brush. And I'm gonna rinse my brush, and then I'm gonna dry it with a cloth because I don't ever hardly use paper towels. I always use a cloth to dry it. It just makes it much easier and it dries better too. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my brush in yellow. I'm just gonna drag it back and forth. See how pretty that is? It blends real nicely too. And if you're having a hard time with backgrounds, it's okay. Um, I always tell myself, practice makes perfect. You have to keep practicing and practicing to get better at anything. Whether it's painting or whether it's crafts or art, it takes a while to get better at anything. It doesn't always happen overnight. So um, now I'm going to take a small brush. This is a number, well, it's a round, but I can't read the number. But it's a round. These are very good brushes. I buy these at Walmart. And you gotta be careful with these brushes because if you get them too wet up here, the uh, the the part falls off, and so you have to glue. I usually glue it back together if it breaks, and it comes back together when you glue it, so it's not too big of a problem. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add. You can do this if you want. You don't have to. I'm gonna add mountains. I'm just adding this because I was just thinking about. And of course, it will hide your pink. When you put stuff in the front of the background, you'll be hiding it. But at least your background's done. Always, always, always do the background first. Because if you do the mountains first and then background, you have to paint around it, and it's just too tricky doing that. So I always try to do the background first, even though this mountain is going to cover the pink part, but it'll still be pink a little bit. You can still see the pink through the brown. But I know I was showing you guys the background, and I just thought I paint mountains, so I just think of what to paint as much as I paint. I mean, when I first start painting, I just paint whatever, and then whatever else comes to mind, that's what I paint. So I probably didn't know I was going to do mountains on top of the background, but I just like I just like surprising myself sometimes. I'm trying to make these mountains really kind of curved, because I know mountains are not straight. Mountains are kind of curvy. So anybody that's watching, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. I really appreciate it. And there's my mountains. You could still see the sunset behind the mountains, so it's not completely covered. As long as you don't completely cover the sunset, you can still see it. It's still pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a sun. And it's going to go right here. I'm not going to make too big. That's the sun. I'm not going to make the sun too big, but I'm going to add some clouds. As I said to you guys yesterday, I think it was, I also write poetry and stories too. So, and I do have some poetry on YouTube. So I want you guys to check it out and put a like on it. So, but that's my mountains, that's my sun, that's my, now I'm gonna make snow. It is Tuesday, and I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Cover that. There we go. And what I do is kind of scrub the brown on there because I don't want all the white to show. Makes it look more, I guess, realistic. But yeah, those are my mountains. Mountains are kind of hard to color, or they're kind of hard to make. Mountains are. I'm still having a somewhat hard time to make mountains perfect. It takes a lot of practice to make good mountains, and which I've been practicing quite a bit. And now I'm gonna kind of put a cloud in front of the sun. There's a cloud. Think what else I can make. Oh, I can make a let's see. And make a little blue stream, I guess. It might not look like a stream right now, but as soon as I get it done, it will. Me, I try not to waste too much paint because I don't really like to waste too much paint. So I try to use it. I mean, I even try to make a little bit of paint, but it comes out quite a bit. So I try not to waste too much. There's a river. Now I'm gonna take one of these brushes and I'm gonna put green alongside the river. I know it almost looks like the other painting that I did, I think it was yesterday. Yeah. Almost looks like that one. But this one is a little bit different. I'm gonna put like little tiny, whatever you call them. They're not, kind of like, what do you call them? Not waves, but little things in the river. But yeah, so now, yeah, I know it looks like a rough river, but now, let me see, I could probably, I'm gonna try to make a camper. Uh, okay. It's kind of hard to make a camper. I don't make enough of campers. This is kind of my first camper that I made. And I'm trying to get it perfect. Okay, now put a little door. Put a little window. The window bigger. And you put some curtains. If you mess up on a painting, it's somewhat easy to fix it sometimes. A lot of times I mess up and I don't know, it's just, how do I make stairs? Supposed to be stairs. What else? To make a little. Now that's a camper. It's different. Yes, I know it's different, but to color it. I know some of my paintings are kind of, I call my paintings unique because not everybody knows how to, not everybody, not everybody's paintings are the same. At least I try not to get the same paintings. Even when I look online, I don't make the same painting as the other person. So I pretty much make a different painting. Of course, that looks, well, okay. I'm gonna have to, well, it'll be alright. I'm just gonna put like a awning. And I'm going to color it in. That's the awning. And then, I don't know if the awning's supposed to go that way on the other side or this way on the other side. No, anyway, I'm kind of put magenta. There's my camper. And I'm gonna make a well, make a rock so that holds it up. A big rock. What I'm doing is adding umber with my magenta to make the rock look a little darker. Shadow. I'm going to add white this side. This is my highlight. And shadow. And I'm going to add shadow underneath the wheels, which I usually don't add shadows, but there we go. And what else? I'm gonna do a little brown up here. Try and make it look as real as possible. Mountains, I'm gonna add a little bit of, I guess you say it's a shadow with white and umber. I always forget what colors I'm using. Okay. If you like this painting or any kind of paintings I have, please subscribe to my channel. And please leave a comment, because I would really appreciate comments. And if you could subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it too. Now I'm gonna paint some birds. There's one. And birds are pretty easy to make when they're like that. But then I'm gonna try to make a campfire. It's gonna be the first time. Um, Here. That's supposed to be a campfire. It's my first time making a campfire, so bear with me. Okay. Now I'm gonna make a chair. chair. I'm going to try to make a human being. Don't be afraid to mess up, because everybody will mess up eventually. So don't be afraid if you mess up. It's a learning process, and like me, I still have trouble painting humans, but doesn't, I mean, it gets easier as time goes, and so I'm not really worried about it. There, there's a human, camper, rock, and a fire, or campfire. So that's my good picture right there, which I never even knew. Sometimes, like I said earlier, I do surprise myself. Sometimes when I think I can't do it, I do it. Never, ever, ever, ever say you can't do this or you can't do that. Because in life, things have to be a challenge. And sometimes you'll amaze yourself that you can do stuff. Oh man, the human's bigger than the camp. Oh well, that's alright. I should make the camper bigger, but well, the human's closer to us, so that's why I made her bigger. Any picture that's closer to us is bigger. And then pictures that are far away is small. Well, it's all it's all close to us, so that's why I made it all pretty big. So, but yes, I could have done the camper bigger, but oh well. It's a small camper. That's all I can say. It's a small camper. But yeah, it's hard to make something. Well, the human, like I said, human is close to us, so it's fine. So I hope everybody enjoys my paintings, and I really, I'm really pleased about this painting. And I'm just going through the river right now, making it kind of dark. When you work with acrylics, when the paint dries, it gets kind of lighter, as you can see. So then I usually just paint over it again, and it's not so bad. So, and so, what I could do, well, I could make the camper bigger. I just have to paint over the old one. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna make this camper bigger, bigger. There we go. Yeah, that's how you fix your mistakes. You kind of paint over the old. There, that's better. Because, I mean, I don't want the camper to be small, but the humans can't fit in it. So, yeah, that's what I do when I mess up. I just paint over it like that, and it's okay again. So, look, no. Okay. Well, let me see. I can. Okay, there we go. Now it looks better. Just have to get it back on there in this one too. Okay. I don't wash my brush too much. Here's the door. And add some windows. And a window over here. What you could do is wait till the paint dries, but since I started over, and stairs, you know, I messed up the stairs. Oh well, doesn't really matter really. And so I just keep wiping my brush, and then I have to put a little thing up here. And now I'm doing some white. This is kind of like the, what do you call it, highlight shadow over here because the sun is shining. And there we go. I'm sorry it's taking so long, guys. I'm just trying to get this camper looking better. I hope you guys liked my paintings, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. Curtains here. See, I wasn't even going to show you guys this part. I wasn't going to do a camper. I was just going to do a background, but then my mind told me, well, we should show the camper. So I'm trying to. I'm not really. I'm not really following a reference picture. I'm just doing it out of my mind. So that's how I do a lot of things. I just do it in my head. I never hardly use the reference photo or anything. And there's my camper. Let's see here. I'm gonna put some white up here. I really don't know what a camper looks like, to tell you the truth. But this is my camper. This is what my camper looks like. So there's all kinds of different shapes and sizes of campers. And they're not all one shape or one size. They're all different. And mine Mine is very unique because mine doesn't come from a picture or anything. It just comes in my head. And I really enjoy doing things from my imagination because it's fun. If I see a reference photo, which I usually don't follow anyway, but when I see one, and I usually try to copy it, it's hard. I'll show you a picture that I painted earlier. I didn't do this on YouTube, so, but this is a picture I painted earlier. It's Bashful, and what I did was I found a reference online on how to draw Bashful, so I drew them out, and then after I finished drawing them out, I painted them. And that's probably my pretty good one. And I want to show you another one that I painted. This one is a picture of Christina Carr. And that was pretty easy. That one didn't take as much work. But I've been trying to sell pretty much all my paintings. I have quite a few paintings, actually, a lot of them. And so far I haven't done any selling. I mean, so far it's been pretty rough trying to sell paintings and stuff. And oh my gosh. And I don't know. It's like, what happened? I mean, it's really hard to sell your paintings. I wish it wasn't so hard, but it is. And that's why I would like for you guys to subscribe to my channel, at least. So, and now I'm taking green and just make it a green little area. Usually I would add trees, but since she's kind of close to the riverside, we don't really need trees, but we can add far away distant trees. Okay. There's far away distant trees. So she's sitting there and enjoying the campfire, and inside the light is on, which I need to make it more visible. And the stairs, I need to add some white. And went camping last year or whatever. Only in a trailer. I don't really like to camp out in a tent, but I did that once last year. It was okay though. I don't like it when the wind blows and we're in a tent. It's like, but yeah, as you can see, I made Well, for some reason the internet was kind of unstable to this, so I gotta wait. I don't know what's going on there, but the internet was unstable, guys. Sorry about that. Um, I hope it's okay now, but anyway, I just thought I'd come show you guys my picture, my painting, and the way actually she's sitting in a chair, of course, a regular chair, and she's enjoying the campfire. And I'm gonna put something around the campfire. There you go. Pretty cute. I think it's good. But anyway, I never get tired of it. Okay. And yeah, the land, of course, I could paint the land like brown, but this is kind of like, I don't know. Um, she's camping sort of on a instead of brown. So yeah, that's where she's camping. And I hate wasting a lot of paint on my palette, and I just don't like to waste it. But sometimes I just have to. Switzerland or anything like that, you will see the most beautiful mountains. I mean, real pretty, and it's really nice. I just love the Swiss mountains. I've been there, not to Switzerland, but I've been to Germany, and I just love their mountains. It's just beautiful. It's just stunning, and it's amazing too. But yeah, so if anybody has time to go to Germany and see the mountains, you won't be as you won't regret it, let me tell you. Yeah, so I made a rock that holds up the camper. So, and girl's gonna have to be like this. Some paintings take a while to do, especially this one. This one's probably taking me a lot longer than a lot of them because I just want it to look good. And one thing about acrylic paint, it dries very quick. So you have to be pretty quick. Paint with oil one day and show you guys oil paint. But I probably won't do that for a while. I gotta get used to, I'm already used to acrylic, but I would just rather do acrylic right now. But one day I will show you guys how to do oil paint. It looks pretty cool because it makes the paint glow more. Makes the paint brighter, I think. I've seen oil paint on some other things, but I'm just going over the camper stuff again. So, yeah, that's my camper. So, I don't know what else I should put on there. Um, um, I really hope you guys enjoy this. Um, I'm trying to in- inspire you guys. You guys don't have to be painters or anything to enjoy my channel. I mean, you can watch me and see how I do all this. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have to paint. I'd rather have you guys watch me and learn than having to follow me and paint. When I first started painting, I never even knew I was going to be this good. Because I started doodling on a piece of paper. I started doing designs and stuff. And then after that, I started doing cartoon drawings, like that one I showed you guys. That's Bashful. I started drawing things like that, and then once I got the feel of that, I was like, "This is great." So I started painting, and I've only painted now for well, about over a year now, and I'm getting better and better and better at it too. So it just feels great. It relaxes your mind. It makes you forget the things that's going on out there. Even though we all still think about things that are going on, but painting actually relaxes your mind. And crafts are good too, but I don't do as much crafts as some other people do. I know there's a lot of people doing crafts on YouTube, but I don't, for some reason, I just don't get into it. I mean, I'll do it. It's definitely my thing, and I love it. I enjoy it. And you don't even have to start as a painter to paint. I mean, you could start like I did. Just do designs, doodle designs, like different waves and stuff. And eventually, when you get that, when you do the designs and think, oh, this is fun, then you move on to other um, other drawings, and then you end up painting. And at first, I didn't, like I said, at first I didn't think I was going to be a painter. I really didn't. I thought, and then I just drew and drew and drew, and then I saw paint, and I was like, wow, those are neat colors. I'm going to try. So I tried painting, and this is where I am now. So pretty much you can do whatever you want to do and enjoy doing it. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoys their day, and I hope everybody enjoys my painting. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a like. Thank you. Have a good day.